Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I want to do a little video showing you a craft project, believe it or not, a Christmas arts and craft project I just did with Christina through Skype. She's not here right now, so we're Skyping, or actually we're on Uvu because Skype had a horrible connection. Happens sometimes. And basically we had an idea to do this art project, and I'm going to tell you the beginning of it so it makes sense to you. All right. My parents got me, they know I really like snow globes. So they want to give me a snow globe for Christmas, and they saw something on Craigslist. There was like a lot of snow globes. I think there were 6 or 7 or something. So, and it was super cheap. So they, obviously picked them up. Didn't really look at them though. When they got them home to look at them, each one had a problem. One was really cloudy, the water. Another one was like half the water was gone, or like the glitter was all clumped together, or music box didn't work, whatever the case may be. So they basically kind of laughed at it, told me, in advance, hey, we're going to get you one for Christmas, but instead, here, just take these, maybe you can fix them or do something with them. So I'm like, oh, cool. I love a project, something to look at, see if I can fix them. So when Christina was here, we were going through them, and none of them are really salvageable. Because how the snow globes work, at least most of them for what we've seen so far, is they have the globe, the glass globe, and then they put whatever design is in there, that's kind of suspended inside. They fill it up with the glitter and all the water and stuff, and then they have a rubber seal which is glued in. So the rubber seal is glued in, so you can't just like peel the rubber seal back and fill it up with more water. If they start losing water or leaking, they're just broken. That's it. So in addition to that, the bases were also all glued in, so you can't really take them apart to fix them. So knowing this, instead of throwing them out, we took all the music boxes out. We basically broke them open and took all the music boxes out. 2 or 3 of them weren't working properly. Christina was able to fix them, basically adjusted the little forks that's on the wheel so that the right distance, and this one spring was messed up. But anyway, so we had a bunch of working music boxes, and Christina had the idea, because we're talking about these popcorn tins you get for Christmas, right? These are the ones, they're filled with popcorn, usually 3 different kinds. You got like the caramel corn, the butter popcorn, or cheddar or white cheddar, whatever. Everyone has seen these things. You can buy these for like, right now they're I think 2 for $5, these big old tins. And I happen to get 2 of these tins, which I wanted to use to put away all of my tree ornaments, right? Like I have some nice ornaments, and I have a bunch of just regular random ornaments that's kind of filler. So I figured instead of putting it in a box, I'd put them in these nice tins, and I can display the tins under the tree, during the month of December. So the first tin I got, obviously you can see here, this is the Griswold's Christmas Vacation one. See Eddie's camper, and of course all the lights on the house, and there Clark is getting zapped up top there. So National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, right? The other tin I got is A Christmas Story, just because it's classic. There's Ralphie and Father and all the rest of the gang. So I thought this one would be pretty cool to have just as decorations. So when we're talking about this, Christina had the idea of mounting the music boxes on the lids. And that's exactly what we did. So I wanted to share this with you because it actually worked out beautifully. Let me show you this one. I did this one first, and basically all I did was I took the music box, which obviously you can see here, all right, and they come with about 3 or 4 screws depending on which ones you get, and I mounted it to the lid. I mounted it upside down so that the part that you turn or spin is on the top. Now this one I messed up. You can see I didn't mark it correctly. I marked the 3 holes for the screws, and then afterwards I marked the I don't know what the technical term is, the knob, I guess you call it. I marked that upside down so the things were all off. So I have 2 extra holes in here, so it looks a little crappy, but totally functional. All right, so now it's mounted to the lid here. Now ideally, it's going to take you 2 seconds if you have a drill. I don't have a power drill, but you literally just get the right bits and go zit, 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 line up, with the holes on there, and you're done. What I ended up doing was I ended up using the punch for... not a punch. I used a thumbtack to mark where the holes are going to go. Then I used this Lansky sharpening system, and I used the tapered rod in here to actually push through to make the holes bigger and to make them round so I could put the screws through them. And ironically, it kind of softened the edges because it is a sharpening stone. So anyway, that's what I did. But if you want to do this project with your kids or something, just use a drill. Drill the appropriate holes, obviously mark them in the right area, and mount it to the lid. So when you turn this, the music box still works perfectly. But because this is tin, it echoes really, really loud. So it's very audible. So I put it back on top here. And the whole thing is I mean, in person, it's really loud. It echoes throughout the entire thing. So it's a cool little container. You could put kids' toys in here at Christmas. You could, for me, you could put ornaments away or store Christmas decorations. So this one is obviously Frosty the Snowman. That's the song it's playing. Now, the other one, I gotta let that kind of play out, but the other one I want to make look more neat, so I only used 2 of the screws. It was only necessary to use 2, but I ended up scratching it, of course. But this one works just as well, and this one's Silent Night, the song. Which was played in towards the last scene in the movie. So it fits this theme a little bit better. But anyway, works really well. The only problem I came across is that, let me not talk over this. The only problem I came across was that when I tightened the screws down initially, this wouldn't turn on either one. So I had to back up the screws so there was enough tension so that it would actually rotate around. So obviously you see it's moving. So this is just a cool little random craft project you can do with your kids. If you want to do something like this and you don't have a music box, if you go to the dollar store, first of all, most dollar stores, you're going to be able to find these tins of popcorn anyway for $1 or $2. All the dollar stores that I've ever been to weren't actually $1. They were just, I don't know what, dollar at a time stores, I suppose. That's a whole different gripe. Dollar stores that not everything's $1. But anyway, you can get the popcorn tins there, and you can get yourself a cheap $1 or $2 snow globe that has a music box in it, and then just basically sacrifice that globe, if it's a real crappy one, to use just the music box, and you can do these projects at home with your kids. So it's just a cool little random thing. I like crafts. I don't ever really do anything with crafts, but this is kind of a crafty, fun thing to do. Like I said, I was on Ubu with Christina. She was doing hers there because she had the tins at home too. I was doing mine here as a fun little project, and I figured I would share with you guys. It's really, really easy to do. All you're going to need is a drill, a music box, and a popcorn tin. Of course, you can use this with any container, but obviously these work best, and they're widely available this time of year. In fact, if you wait until after Christmas, all those will be on sale. You can probably get the whole friggin' tin of popcorn for $1. And if you don't want to eat the popcorn, because it's actually not that bad. The caramel corn is usually okay, but the rest of the popcorn is usually pretty iffy. Do the old fishing line get a needle, attach the fishing line to it, and make a popcorn string for your tree. Another project you do with your kids. So I am a big kid. I don't have kids yet. I hope to have them one day, but for now, I guess I'm doing these projects by myself or with Christina. But it was a lot of fun. I know some people will be like, dude, that is so dorky. Why are you even making a video on that? Because it's not dorky. Honestly, it was really fun. Now I have a functional, fun, place to put all my ornaments in my tree. So that's it. I thought I'd share with you. Some people appreciate that. Some won't, but that's okay. It's not for everyone. But anyway, just a quick little video for you. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care.